The Graboid Life Cycle, one of nature's great miracles. A species perfectly evolved to adapt to any environment, be it sand, snow, or rock, above, below, or on ground. The graboid, known as tulang in the 1800s, are subterranean Precambrian lifeforms known around the world as vicious predators. Every species of graboid is born with 3 tongues, which can grab prey into its famously large mouth. The American graboid moves through the ground at immensely fast speed, using spikes on its tough external skin. These spikes are possibly most famous for being the subject of the oldest currently known fossilized living being. The graboid starts out as what is known as a dirt dragon or shooter, a small graboid that can use its body size to propel itself quickly through the air or ground. Despite its small size, it is still extremely strong, able to drag an average weight adult human underground. After a while, the dirt dragon evolves into a full-size graboid. The American graboid can grow to be 9 meters long and 2 meters wide, weighing 10 to 20 tons. However, the African graboid is far larger, being 12 to 15 meters long. The entire graboid family has an exclusively carnivorous diet, which provides energy for asexual reproduction. Once an American graboid eats enough food, its tongues grow into the further form of the graboid, the shrieker. However, the African variety skips this step and immediately moves on to the later stage, what is unprofessionally known as the ass blaster. Interestingly, albino graboids are unable to reproduce, meaning that something about the pigment of a graboid's skin dictates fertility. When shriekers are about to be born, the graboid moves to an isolated area to pass on and give birth to 3 fully grown shriekers. After this, the shriekers begin their hunt, seeing via thermal vision. The shrieker cannot hear their prey or see items without a heat signature. This has led to many shriekers destroying cars and other such electronics, potentially damaging their beaks in the process. Shriekers, much like graboids, have a purely carnivorous diet, alerting other shriekers to food by using their titular ability to shriek loudly. This may seem counterintuitive, seeing as the shriekers cannot hear, but their shrieks give off a specific heat signature that all shriekers can identify. The shrieker can spot mild heat signatures before even opening the flaps on its head to fully detect heat, as well as being able to quite easily tear apart flesh using its extremely sharp beak. Another offense mechanism certain subspecies of shriekers possess is supersonic shrieking, able to incapacitate any animals in the area. The shrieker can reproduce at an exponential rate using foods of high caloric content. They are born with an egg inside its body which incubates throughout the life of the specimen. Once fully grown, the parent shrieker regurgitates a smaller shrieker, which grows after about 30 minutes to become a fully grown shrieker. Over the next few weeks, the shrieker grows up into the final stage of the life cycle, which is unprofessionally known as the ass blaster, or AB for short. The AB is a flying species of shrieker, and while that may be the only notable exterior difference, the AB has plenty of interior differences, using a combination of 2 liquids inside its body, releasing a small flame from its rear end that propels itself through the air, hence its name. Much like the shrieker before it, the AB is born with an egg inside it that incubates through its life. However, unlike the shrieker producing another member of the same species, the egg inside an AB is a graboid egg. The main goal of the AB is to fly far from its birthplace to spread graboid eggs across the world. It is unknown how long ABs can fly for. Once it lays a graboid egg, it is able to produce another, continuing on until it perishes, thus completing the life cycle. Thank you for watching another episode of Nature's Greatest Miracles. Up next, we will be talking about the mogwai, otherwise known as the gremlin.